Welcome back, YouTube. Thank you for joining me, Andrew Pittman. We're coming in a close, tight shot here today. Thanks for joining me, dudes. Today we've got the Cloud Wheel unboxed and everything you need to know about Cloud Wheel. So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Do notifications for special, unique, worldwide reviews on stuff that no one else has done before. I've got about 7 of those on my channel. I also do a lot of modification hacks, stuff like this, as well as the latest unboxed technology. So consider subscribing. Hit that like button. It makes a big difference to me. And the subscriber count I've never concerned about, but now I'm thinking, yeah, why not? Let's get some more subscribers, get some more power, get some more clout in the industry so I can get better technology for you and better stuff to review. I've been doing this longer than anybody, 3.5 or 4 years now, so welcome aboard if you're new. Right, okay, today we've got the Cloud Wheel. This is a pretty exciting unbox today. We've got the new Cloud Wheels, we've got the old Cloud Wheels, the original ones, so if you are one of those customers, I'll go through that briefly now about what happened there. Let's address the big white elephant in the room. There were some issues regarding possible cracking on the wheels. People were showing lots of photos of that. Yuri's now built a new one with better plastic chemical mix, so it's actually a much better core, so you won't have any cracking. But I do address that issue in 2 forms. I address it by saying I know what the cause is. Follow that video in the top corner here. We'll show you it's a live stream, just fast forward to want to hold the wheel up. I talk about the difference, why mine haven't cracked, the transite boards haven't cracked, and I've smashed the thing on 100 kilos. Why they haven't cracked? Because the bearings. People are wiggling the bearings out and cracking it, pushing bigger bearings in. I'll go through it in detail in that video. So just don't touch the bearings, just leave them. Look, dudes, if you want to put your bones in, your Swiss, you want to put your ceramic bearings in, it makes no difference. It's an electric skateboard, it has a motor, it takes your weight. It's not if you're relying on an extra 1 kilometer downhill gravity. Forget it, leave the bearings in that. Yuri provides the best bearings in the new model, so just leave them in there, they won't crack. If they have cracked, I've got a fix coming up here as well, how to do that, and talk about how to fix that with urethane and epoxy resin. In Australia we call it araldite, and you put it inside, you can see there, that will never crack. So we're going to talk about that, and there's a second phase. If you want to rotate those wheels on that hack modification araldite epoxy fix, you can use the gearing as a guide with Vaseline, take it out and put it in the other one, and then glue that, take it out, so then you can rotate those wheels. So that's the second part in the description field of that video, to show how you do that second method. Okay, so by the time the front wheels, back wheels wear out, there's not a lot of tread between the foam, maybe 1/2 inch at the most. You're going to replace all wheels anyway, so no need to do that rotating stuff. But anyway, that's that. So they're the original ones I got, the green. I'm going to give a demo and some slow motion HD of those if you've got those, and also I'm doing some brake testing, acceleration testing, and I'm also doing some hill climb just to see if there's any difference between this and the rubber ones that are out there, and also the 105 ABAC that's coming up on the channel. That's comparison tests. So today we're talking about, we'll park that for now. If you want to know what these buttons are, we get press some parts of my video periodically if I find that they're warranted. So let's look at the new Cloud Wheels, which is the new Discovery model. Now today I've got this is probably the most anticipated thing I've been waiting for, these new wheels, because I want to really test them. Yuri didn't want me to unbox those ones till the new ones came in, so here they are. Big shout out to Yuri in China. You're doing amazing work with these wheels. What you've invented is a pretty damn effective wheel. I'm very dubious. I'm a skater surfer all my life. I ride like a street surf style, or surf street style. I ride like I'm riding a wave. I ride very different to most people because I come from a surfing background, like Dogtown, the boys and Tony Alba. I came from a surfing background, so I like a bit of slide, like the fins move in the water. I like a bit of movement. I don't like the pram wheels, as I call them, on the all-terrains. I love an all-terrain wheel for rough ride, don't get me wrong, but you can't beat a feel of urethane. This is a great crossover between a urethane and a pram wheel, air pneumatic tyre. Gives you that slide. If you blindfolded, close your eyes, you'd think you're riding a 6-inch pneumatic tyre from Tramp, like my one's upstairs. You can hardly tell the difference until you hit a very hard bump. Maybe you'll notice a difference there. But generally riding on the rough roads, pavings, cobblestones, train tracks, anything like that, you will not know any difference. This is an amazing invention. That foam core works a treat. It really is a great design. Right, so Yuri sent me out the new Cloud Wheels. Let's have a look at them. Whoa, blue. I said to you guys, what do you think they are? Yeah, they're a baby blue grey. So they're like a blue grey, but really light, as you can see there. They're beautiful. So again, you've got the new clear cores. So the way you can tell if they're a clear core, it's a new Discovery model. If they got a black core, it's the original ones. That's the fix on that. If there's an issue, they don't crack, haven't cracked, this won't crack. You feel straight away the difference. There's the hole in that is looser, the hole in that is a lot tighter. So the actual holes, which gives you more urethane and also more plastic DuPont core. This ABEC is a slightly different ABEC now too. It's a little bit wider. So hopefully it's got also the insignia on the back all melted and burnt in. It's just a little bit more refined again. So well done. So let's take them out of the box and put them down here. I'll put the box just beside there so you can see that. So yeah, so basically today we're going to talk about how to put these on. And before I go into that, I'm going to talk a little bit about the ride. The ride is just sensational. They do provide an incredible amount of damping. When you do hit bumps, they do really look. You know, it's something that I was again not sure about until I rode them, and they really are an amazing ride. So I do love them. So what you get in the kit, you get the 4 wheels. You also get a little box at the back here of the bearings, and again these in spacers. Oh, here we go. Take them out. And now they've got black ones. So now Yuri's supplying beautiful black. And they got I Wonder on them. And this is more to exaggerate the fact that I think don't change the bearings. I mean, this has got I Wonder all on them. They're black. They're going to look so sexy. And look, they're nice and tight as they go in, right? They're going to be a nice tight fit. So that is what you want to do. Do not change them. Do not put other bearings in. Just keep them as they are. Keep it simple, stupid, as I say. So that's the bearing kit you get, the spacers, 4 spacers. Also, Yuri will supply the belts. On these belts, for this one, I went for the Evolve ABEC gearing. So it's a 275M teeth. And they're really good quality belts. They're HD and they're really like Gates belts. They're just beautiful. You also have the gearing. The gearing comes in a sexy box. What have we got in here? Okay, I haven't looked at this yet. This is the first time live. We've got cloud wheels on the belt covers. How cool is that? Cloud wheels on those. Obviously everything's so refined and so finished so beautifully. This company is going to be one of the benchmarks in wheels for urban crossover terrain. There's no doubt about that. There's your gearing. Yeah, okay. This is actually now... this is not metal. This is a plastic. My dentist will be freaking out right now. It's again a very heavy DuPont composite, like a carbon. It's like if you see those Stacy Peralta kick guards and rail guards, you think they're just plastic. You go to hacksaw them, they take forever. They got like a carbon Bakelite material wovings through them that you can't. The same as this. This is as good as steel. Okay, you can see that there. Let's have a look at the ABEC fit on that. Oh yeah, that's snug. That doesn't move at all. Oh, that's tight. You can't even get that off. To wiggle it. Okay, that's what we want. We want that. That's a really good fit. Okay, I'm so happy with that. Yuri, you've done well. Congratulations. You've listened to feedback. There wasn't a big issue on that anyway. There was a problem what people were doing with those ones. But now you've coupled it now with an amazing combination of everything. So, yeah, this is going to be an amazing addition to my boards. I'll be probably putting the cloud wheels on most of the boards coming through now. I think that it just gives a feeling of urethane, plus gives a feeling of an all-terrain softening. It's just a brilliant, brilliant concept. Loving this. So bearings are already set in the gearing. Do not change those either. That's the box. So that's the unbox today, guys. So yes. What a great idea, cloud wheels. That's my idea button. I've never felt more comfortable, safe riding on these, and they are awesome. So, but I haven't ridden these yet. I've ridden these, and that's what I'm talking from a perspective that I've actually had a review of them and ridden them because they are incredible. So I actually have ridden them, so I know what they're like. Normally in a review, unbox, I don't know what happens till I ride them. I give my feedback out in the field, but that is actually my feedback, so I've already ridden them, but these will only be better. I'm loving those blues. Oh, blue eyes, look at that, beautiful. Could be the thumbnail, no it won't be. Okay, now let me talk about, oh these bearings are beautiful. Let me talk about the next stuff that's happening. You actually can see now that I'm going to be putting these baby blues on my Transite board I've just been reviewing. I love that direct drive board. It's one of the most sexiest boards I've ridden in ages, and not just looks, aesthetics, but performance. I'm now becoming converted to a direct drive train. I think that is the future of electric skateboards. You get the feel of all four wheels on the ground with full suspension of all that softening of four wheels, but you have the hub motor essentially sitting in there like that. So it's the way to go. I think that is now the future. The only thing is, if you live in San Francisco, you've got a lot of hills. Your hill climb, you're still going to lack with no gearing. But I rode up from Manly Wharf to my house last night, which has 4 habitual big hills, and it just performs so well on the Cloud wheels coming up there. So I'm putting these baby blues on it, and you'll see now this is the gearing that comes with the direct drive. That's how you actually put them on. They bolt onto the side of the actual motor. And that's the gearing that comes with the actual Cloud wheel kit with Transite boards. So what I'm be doing is putting those on, and now I've just found out that if you have a hub motor, a normal hub motor on a with a sleeve on there like that, so to speak, you can take that sleeve off and you use the side hubcaps, the 5 bolts. You can now bolt a Cloud wheel kit onto the side of a hub, which gives you effectively a bit like a direct drive. Now, the only thing with that is that if you've got a wide hub motor board and then these go even further out, you might find some hitting of the original urethane. I recommend taking those urethane sleeves off if you have one of those boards that has removable sleeves. Otherwise, if you can't, you'll have to leave it on. But the Cloud wheel is so big, you can see that you'll have a fair bit of clearance to turn on that hub conversion for hubs. Now, if you've got a narrow board like the Cool Wheel 2 and the Timos and a lot of the hubs that actually have and Nikon have a smaller back edge-to-edge wheel, this technique of putting a Cloud wheel on will be a very effective look. It'll make them wider at the back, more safer. And then what I would do is go for a 10-inch Sidewinder gull wing front truck, the one I put on my Sharka board I travel overseas with. That will then is an 11-inch from edge to edge truck. You put the Cloud wheels straight on those on the front, and your wheels will line up, right? They'll line up from the back, because when you've add these onto the back of your hubs of your actual hub motor conversion, and you've seen some pictures of that now, how someone's doing that in the background while that's being played. So yeah, so that's the next big advantage to the hubs. So you got the direct drive, you've got the gearing for the belts, you've now got the direct drive you see with this one, which I'll put these on, the Transite, and you're going to have the hub conversion. So yeah, Yuri's covering pretty much everything. I'm pretty blown away with this company, and I really think that this will be the future. What an amazing idea. What an amazing idea to come up with something that's so cleverly done. It works and performs so well. And if you have got one of the early ones that you have wedged off and cracked or wedged in a bigger bearing, use my modification to fix that. And the second modification for the all-way rotation method of that aerodiding and epoxying. That's it for today, guys, in terms of the unboxing. There they are, the Cloud wheel Discovery, new model. Look at that, how sexy is that? So let's get out there and test them, have a ride. I'll also be doing a long range test on the Transite battery to show that with these Cloud wheels, they do give a better range than the rubber wheels. Rubber wheels give about 5Ks less. These seem to sit up higher and give a lot better range. So we'll be doing that as well coming up. Guys, that's it for today on the Cloud wheel unbox. A big thank you to Yuri and the team at China. They have done an amazing job at iWonder to really perfect something that was really pretty much spot on anyway. So thank you so much for letting me have a look at these and perform these properly under test rider conditions, and an experienced rider, and I'll really push them. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Andrew Penman on another unbox Cloud wheel iWonder Discovery model, new ones, plus the hack modifications and the new hub motor and direct drive assemblies and kits. So yeah, thanks so much. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Let's get out now, have a ride of them, and see what I feel about these ones compared to the old ones, if there's any difference, and we'll see you in the next video. Andrew Penman signing off.
Baby.
Here we are. We've got the unboxed first ride of the Cloud wheel today. This is an awesome wheel. I've had a quick ride of it. It's very different to the original green one. Now you'll find that the green, there's nothing wrong with the first version. More of a 78. They're a lot more softer, spongier, and really are. Now if you think of getting one of these Cloud wheels, I strongly recommend you get them. They are brilliant. I've never experienced anything like it. The feel of grip, but also the feel of slide is just incredible. You can feel that bounce. It's like a 6-inch pneumatic tire. It really is as good as my Evolve 6-inch blindfolded. Okay guys, I'm gonna put my helmet on. I'm about to go for a ride in a second. I'll just talk, new ones are actually even better. Let's go for a ride, we'll test it out. And we're testing on the Transite board today. I'm really impressed with it, so we're testing on that, and we'll get the drone up and get some footage riding around here. Epic well. So let's go for a ride, test it out. Cloud Wheels D130 on the Transite direct drive. Let's go. So it's pretty impressive. We're gonna head up here now for a ride. So it won't be long. We're just gonna go for a ride now. Check out how these wheels perform. So pretty much check it out. Okay. So straight away, these wheels are just incredibly smooth. I'm going to have a speed bump now. I'll just go for a speed bump. Thank you. Okay, so we're just testing out now. Wow. Okay, well, first ride. This is my very first ride on the Discovery wheels. You'll get my impressions straight away. I have ridden these in the grey version, but these are the blue ones I'm testing out with the direct drive Transite board. Check it out. This is the demo model to ride. Is that house? That house is my house. No, it's not. I'm only kidding. No sound at all. No sound whatsoever. Insane. God, they're dead quiet. This has got double truck, double kingpin. Oh yeah, just nice. Gee, they grip well. They really, really grip well. Yeah, I'm really impressed with these. These are a lot softer than the other Cloud wheels, definitely, as you can see. Yeah, they feel a lot more spongy. They feel a lot more bitey. I was trying the grip now. Yeah, they are super quiet and super grippy. And they feel like you're riding on air pneumatics. This has impressed me massively. Massive improvement. Yeah, definitely massive improvement. Look at the view here, guys. Check this out. Surf's up. Okay, righto. So pretty much, I'm impressed. I'm pretty much impressed with those. Okay. Okay, Yuri, let me point something out. Wheels are super smooth. I believe the feeling of it must have been a different urethane mix you've used, because these are definitely smoother, they're quieter. This is Whale Beach where I surf. It's a beautiful spot. Brian Brown, Rachel will be living up here for a while. A lot of famous people. These are definitely a very different feeling mixture. So incredible. So yeah, first ride. Let's go for a ride and we'll check it out. I'll go around to Palm Beach. I'll have a ride around to Palm Beach and we'll check it out and we'll see what we think on the new Cloud Wheels Discovery model. Right, went over a massive speed bump then. We'll just test this hill up here. This is a pretty steep hill. As you can see, have a look. This direct drive Transite is absolutely unbelievable. It's so smooth. So we're going to head round to Whale Beach. From Whale Beach, sorry, to Palm Beach. We're going to go on the road here. It's a pretty spectacular road. This direct drive from Transite's been showcased on the Cloud Wheels today. Check that hill. It's crazy. This is a breathtaking part of the Northern Beaches. It's where the film stars live. And you just look at these houses. Just unbelievable. Right, we're coming into Palm Beach, which is spectacular, where they film Home and Away. This big barrel through here. So we're going to head down, check out what's happening. Yep. So we're just checking out. This is back to Whale Beach. You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube.
You're a YouTube star.
The board, it's awesome. Absolutely, check this out. Wow. I'm going to go for a surf now probably. So wrapping up on the Cloud Wheels first ride and unbox. These wheels are epic. I can't tell you enough the difference to the makeup of the urethane, of the feel, of the everything is completely different. It's just another level. So if you're thinking of getting a Cloud Wheel and you want to get a Cloud Wheel, I recommend getting the new Discovery model, 100%. Thanks to Yuri, big shout out. We'll get some drone footage up now, and then we'll head back for a ride around Olympic Park for a long range test on them. So guys, thanks so much for joining me on another video. Andrew Penman, Cloud Wheel Discovery 120 Blues, unbox and first ride. I'll see you in the next video. Andrew Penman signing off.